Sakuems here. So this video is going to be the follow-up to my lips tutorial that I did a few months ago. This one, as you can tell, is the how I draw and shade a nose, and basically it's a combined tutorial with a how to draw or how I draw a nose and how I will color with Copic markers and colored pencils. I'm not a good teacher in like how to, I guess, tell you or explain how I came up with a nose. I've just been practicing and I'm still not the best at it, especially side views and such, but I really wanted to incorporate how I draw first so I can give you a few tips that could help you. And this is targeting more of a realistic type of nose and not like anime or really simplified. But if you want to do more simplified type of noses, you just have to like simplify the shapes and maybe just try to find another artist that is doing more anime type or more cartoony type of art style. That way you can probably find more information for this, but this one is more targeted towards like realism or I guess illustrative type of noses. So for this video, I basically did a side view and a front view, and I've used my own nose as reference, and it's definitely more of a basic type of nose. There's no like harsh lines, or it's like the one of this is the type of nose that I do all the time. It's a straight bridge, although I did like to have a bit of shape on the center of the bridge, but then the nostrils are kind of round. It's like a very round nose. And the way I can explain to you how to draw is basically just I tried to keep the video at a very like not a low speed, but this was sped up about 5 times, so you can still see the process and you can maybe rewatch it a couple times so you can see what I'm doing. But basically the nose is a triangular shape and there's a big round in the center and the nostrils are 2 rounds next to it, and then basically that's exactly I don't have a lot more to say. I will get more into the shading with the colored part of the video, but yeah, I just wanted to incorporate the drawing part so I can explain to you. But there's basically what I wanted to say is that what I'm sharing in terms of like drawing or coloring or even the chart that you're seeing in the video is everything is optional, because it's to every artist to decide. You can practice with just black and white at first and maybe just some grayish markers and stuff like that. You don't have to go straight to colors, but it's always hard for me to explain exactly how to do things unless you practice, because this is involving like how to, I guess, understanding the anatomy, and then also how you can draw, how you can select the lines, how you can recreate 3D objects into a 2D, like a flat surface. It's also understanding the light source and where the shadows hits, and also the information of colors and skin colors and what's in and veins and the texture, and like there's a lot of information. I can't really touch on everything. So this tutorial is more of a basic like time-lapse with commentary, and just so you know, basically when you're working on like shading the skin or the nose in this realism type of way, it's all about finding the proper combo of color that will make it like realistic type of shading, but still with like some contrast and a little bit of a, I guess, like drawing look to it. That's what I like, to have a bit of lines showing, and I'm not trying to like do a very realistic shading. And I guess I like to have a bit of texture and had a pop of color that is like that you will not see in real life. But I guess the best tips, I'm just gonna give you more tips that you can apply to your work, and not just do like a step by step, because it's kind of hard for me to explain. But you have basically, what I always do is I go from dark to light. Some people will prefer to go from light to dark. You have to try both technique, but no matter what you do, you have to know what colors you're going to use first. If you know the colors, it's easier for you to place them, and I guess to know how much space each color is going to take on the drawing. It depends on the scale, depends on the light source. My light source was sideways, so I have I guess an average ratio of each shade. There's like there's some dark, some medium, some light. But if you were like shading from a quarter view or front kind of type of light, you'll have a lot of light contrasted shading and not lots of darks. If you are shading in like a night type of scene, there's going to be a lot of dark and maybe more bluish type of tones. It's essential to understand, I guess, the ambience colors more than the actual color of the object that you're like coloring. But if you want to know more about values, I have a how to shade in black and white tutorial that is like talking about shading for like, I don't know, like an hour or something, so you can see this one. But for the nose, it's all about understanding the shapes, and then I just use a combo of like skin tones, more like yellowish, then like reddish tones, and then a bit of purple for the undertone. And I always add a pop of light blue or a light gray as a secondary type of light source, and this creates the three-dimensional aspect and more realistic type of shading that I like. But it's all about like your choice, like as an artist. It's just a little like help to, I guess, explain to you my process. And yeah, I guess that's just about it. I hope you like this little tutorial. I know it's not very helpful, but I will do more. And if you want me to talk more about like specific parts of it, I'll definitely make more videos. But I figured this would still be helpful, so I hope that you like it. And I think that's pretty much it for the video. So thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you next Wednesday, because from now on I'm gonna make 2 videos a week. And so yay, exciting news. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.